So this looks like, oofed.
Greenland.
This looks like Greenland to me.
Yeah, it does.
Too gorgeous for my own eyes. So gorgeous it hurts. I like these rocky, craggy, cold, yet charming, yet likely having fireplaces to cozy up by indoors landscapes.
And you know their sweaters
Is
are
that?
fucking awesome.
Oh, cool.
This is Greenland. We've had Greenland before. Looks like
I haven't
Greenland.
actually been there.
Looks like they're perpetually settling.
Man, look at that. Just look at that.
Which gives my colonial blood a hard on.
That's just so. Can you imagine just
I'll be right back.
gliding through that with a kayak or something?
I would be terrified to go anywhere near that water in a kayak.
Yeah.
You fall in there, you'd probably die in like 15 minutes.
There's probably orcas and polar bears.
Not so fast. I wouldn't say there's polar bears over here.
Maybe not polar. Well,
This is an ark.
well, there's probably orcas anyway.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I mean, not in the bay, but like out in the open sea, sure thing. Orcas are not to be trifled with. There's a reason why they're called the killer whale. They give me some shivers.
He's got a Spider-Man hoodie on, this kid.
I mean, who doesn't?
Wait, what's he doing? Hold on a minute.
Is that like a Greenland gang sign?
I think it's just children. I bet they
Just
say
children.
children, not children, children. I'm gonna punch you, Google person. I don't even know if this is a car or if it's just somebody walking.
What is that? What is he doing with his hands? Is that like sign language for I'm going to fucking polar bear you to death?
Yeah, I'm gonna wreck you. His friend is not impressed, though. His friend thinks that's hilarious.
While the ladies be there looking for the BMX tricks, he's learning young.
Yeah.
High five, Spider-Man.
Looks like everybody's come out to see. 'Cause I bet not a whole lot happens in this town.
This is like a great place to become an alcoholic. I like it. I could imagine just coming outside, having a breath of cold, brisk air, be laying my eyes over the icebergs, having nothing to do, although I'm sure they work very hard at something, and then just having a hot mug of hard cider by a raging fire and some elk horns on a nice wooden fireplace.
Yeah, he's got
That's a bone.
ivory.
Is that a bone?
Or a bone.
Is that like a narwhal tusk?
No, it's not spirally enough for that. Sure looks like a
What
bone.
kind of tusk? What kind of tusk is that? Is that a whale bone?
This
guy's hardcore.
It could be a whale bone. It could be a whale, like a rib or something.
Don't you think you're being a little stereotypical? Just because we're most likely in Greenland doesn't mean people are walking around with whale bones.
Well, what the fuck else could it be, Steve? I mean, I guess it could be just a stick, but that
Maybe it's a piece of wood, Ev. Why does it have to be a whale bone, huh?
Because that's so much more hardcore.
I mean, I'll be honest. If I found a dead whale, I'd probably make a suit of armor out of
it. Your whale bone armor.
I mean, I would like to see someone make fun of me, make fun of my fashion sense.
That one guy
would you want Would you want to get into a fight with a guy wearing fucking whalebone armor?
No, I'd probably be worried about catching something. Look at this sled. That's cool. It's an ice sled.
This place is way too cool.
I can sled around on it. Yeah, no, let's go to Greenland and go drinking with people. Hello.
Though I would be
I,
afraid that breathing the air would instantly kill me.
if you ever watched Wind River, first of all, I don't
No.
know if it'd make you cry. Maybe be cry. Um, but
Stranger
they have a
Things
bit about
almost made
that.
me cry almost, but I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
anything because that's a spoiler. Shh.
Yeah. Okay, then Wind River would make you cry. It made me. I actually, when I watched that movie, and everybody should watch that movie because it's important. It's based on true things. I cried all over the security guard outside of the movie theater afterwards. Like I just fucking bawled on his. He walked me to my car. Said he hoped he saw me again sometime. Actually, thinking about it now, I think he was hitting on me, but I was busy crying about Wind River at the time. Anyway, they said that like if it's really really fucking cold, if you run in extremely cold sub-zero temperature, like ice crystals will form from the moisture inside of your lungs and then break and cut up your lungs and you'll like drown in your own blood.
Well, that was a nice uplifting fact. Now that I'm home from work and having a cold one.
So in conclusion, stay home and drink warm things and get cozy at the fireplace and don't go jog in the cold. Just enjoy the scenery.
Smashing through someone's front door screaming that you're bleeding from your lungs as you spray blood from your mouth.
So,
Hashtag
sh-
jogging in Greenland.
anyway, I I've had. Ooh, look.
Holy shit, those are fucked. Those fucking straight up wolves. This place is hardcore.
They might be sled dogs.
That's true. There was a dog sled there.
Well, there was a sled. Although, who knows? Maybe they're wolves. They look very wolf-like. If they're not wolves, I'm sure that they're close relations in
I mean,
any
that's what
nature.
happens when you play too many survival games. You
Yes,
just
maybe
you
like,
just aim your weapon and immediately assume.
ooh. I have taken Tylenol 3 because I have a bad back injury. So, um, filters. What are those? They look like wolves. So that's so cool. So this is probably as high as the sun gets today. I mean, it's got the cape and everything.
Anyways,
There are
let's keep going down the road. Let's get some intel on this place.
okay.
I'm
There
getting
are a lot of people that will claim their dog is a wolf dog when it is. It just has wolf-like features, they think. It's actually not good because there's laws about hybrid that are a lot more strict and harsh. I'm trying to find a way out of town.
well,
I'm not sure
that
there
was
is.
a huge problem with Game of Thrones because as soon as the show came out, everyone wanted a wolf. And so a lot of people bought they bought breeds that they were not really equipped to handle, and so it's very
Yes.
unfortunate that happened.
Well, now
On
we
the
can get
bright side, Stranger Things increased Eggo waffle sales by about 22%. I know that's not a joke. That is a fact. That is a
product
fact.
placement.
It's great.
Yes.
I like Eggo waffles. I mean, they're shit for you, but hey, it's one of those like nostalgic breakfast items that just feel good.
My
Blueberry
mom
Eggo waffles, nice.
Nice. My mom could only cook two things. My dad did most of the cooking. My mom did these homemade waffles where she used butter instead of oil and eggplant parmesan and the waffles were not the waffles, the waffles were amazing.
Oh, don't tell that to Mindy. Eggplant parmesan's her favorite meal.
I know the
She
recipe.
gonna get hungry.
I know the recipe. If Mindy ever
She gonna
visits,
get
I'll make her
hungry.
eggplant parmesan.
I've had some pretty
Uh,
decent eggplant parmesan in my time. Making Belgian waffles, it just seems like a lot of work for not a whole lot of gain.
Well, they weren't Belgian waffles. They were regular waffles, but they
What
were
makes a waffle Belgian
so
anyway?
good. Belgian waffles are the bigger chambers.
Bigger chambers, okay.
Yes.
That makes sense now. Now that I'm envisioning it. All of the
Yeah.
Belgian waffles I had did have indeed quite big chambers.
Do you like big chambers on your waffles, or do you like little?
I don't put this much thought into my waffles. Ev, slow down, slow down, reel it in,
So
reel it.
so if
It
I
means it can hold more. It can hold more syrup if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to present you with, I think that this only goes around the town. This person walking out on the ice here. If I were to present you with 2 plates of waffles, one had, oh, that's like a husky or
This
something.
this thought experiment, if you will, is a bit.
I
Okay,
want
go ahead.
waffles.
Let's yeah, go ahead. Present to me the options. So I have a table, and there's what plates or
Oh, what happened there? Yeah,
let's do this.
there's 2 plates with waffles prepared in an identical fashion. They have whipped cream, they have like fresh blueberries on them,
And a Canadian walks in, and I can only save one. There's only time enough to save one waffle. Which waffle am I gonna
syrup,
save?
and the butter that's just starting to melt. And there's a trolley track, and you can choose which waffle the
Trolley track.
trolley's gonna
That's
run
San
over.
Francisco as fuck, by the way.
Which waffle would you eat, and which waffle would you let the trolley run over?
Only time enough to eat a waffle. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can grab both waffles in that amount of time.
Okay, you only you only get to eat one waffle because somebody else that you don't really particularly like will eat the other waffle.
So it's somebody I don't like, which means the ramifications of doing bad things to them or preventing them from eating the extra waffle will only be a reward. Interesting, interesting.
And you have to choose the waffle with the large chamber or the waffle with the small chamber. Which would you instinctively pick? I
Now,
will
do
follow
they come
that.
with any of the frills, any of the extra
They come with
toppings,
all the
if you will?
frills equally.
Interesting. So I can get fresh fruit, I get real maple
Mm-hmm.
syrup, and should
Mm-hmm.
I choose the white powder sugar, which I do not particularly like, I can have.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, you can.
Now, also, I do not do slabs of butter. However, it's nice to have the option when I do go out and have waffles
There's
made for me.
this. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now, all that
Okay.
being said, I will go with the Belgian waffle.
There. Now we
And
know
now
what your
one might say,
preference is.
is that because you want to stuff it with more stuff? And the answer is, well, partially yes, but it's more for the
Mm-hmm.
nostalgia of the best
Yeah.
waffle I've ever eaten in my entire life.
What was the best waffle you ever ate in your entire life?
Now, I did tell you this story once, but maybe perchance you forgot. So, I just stepped off the subway station, right off of the train from Paris. I mean, no,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Right off the train from Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
And the train stopped right in the center of in Brussels city.
Mm-hmm.
I stepped off the train right in the subway, hot damn in the subway, just like a fresh hot dog right off the street of New York City.
God
Fresh
damn, I'm so hungry.
fucking Belgian waffle with no fucking frills, just oiled up or buttered up or whatever the hell they do to it. It was just shiny, glistening, glistening in its glory. None of that fucking strawberry shit, none of the fucking powder. I don't even think it had syrup on it. Fuck's sake, no, you don't even need syrup when it's that good. They put that thing straight in your hand. You throw them whatever, fucking euro or something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Ev.
Because it's just that good?
Because when it's glistening, you don't need anything
Uh,
else on it. You don't even know how it was made.
was it hot?
Oh, it was. Oh, indeed it
Was it like
was. I don't know
kind
how.
of crisp on the outside, but
It was
soft on the
crisp in all
inside?
the right spots. Yet just
Oh,
piping hot and melting in your mouth in all the other right spots as well.
I want it. I want want it in my mouth.
Slow down. Get yourself together, F. We're
I
talking about
want.
waffles
I'm
here.
hungry.
Now I've had all
I'm
the
so
I've had all the
hungry.
I've had all the fancy waffles in Belgium too. Let me tell you something. Nothing compares to a hot, quick, and dirty street waffle. Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna make myself another drink. You keep greenlanding this place up. I'll be right back, and
Look,
just drop a
okay.
pin somewhere. I'll be right back.
Look at this. Wait, before you go, look. You got a cemetery with a trampoline.
Well, that way if the kid falls off the wrong way, you don't have to drag him very far. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, wrong side of the entire country.
Like,
But you know,
we had
we got the
any way
country,
of
right?
telling, though. Yes, yeah, it's just, I picked the wrong
Wow, can you imagine living there? That's
island.
so exotic.
Yeah.
But look, to be fair, it took us about 2.5 seconds for us to spot the country with no fucking roads, with no signs, nothing. Speaking of which, Willkommen. This looks like this is German. Willkommen. That means welcome.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Willkommen.
Till. Well, it could be Norwegian.
Wait. Zoom in again. Zoom in again. It's telling you where it is. Welcome to
Hogsand.
Ms. John's Magazine. What is that?
I have no idea.
If only
Museums.
we could speak.
Whatever this is.
Ms. John's
Norwegian?
Magazine. I feel like we'd see one of those O's with like an accent if it was Norwegian.
That's, yeah. Kirken.
Actually, give me 2 more seconds. Keep exploring. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm back. All right. What does that street sign say?
Haugeland, Likningsgate.
We need a European in here. Let's get Chris in here. I'm gonna add him to the call.
Okay.
Let's see if he joins.
Hello.
He hasn't joined yet. I don't think. Nah, still ringing. All right, Chris. Do you speak any German?
Hello.
Hello.
Do you speak?
Kartoffel.
I'm
Was
not.
ist los, Fräulein?
I'm not sure this is Germany is the thing.
I understand some German.
Is there another country that uses the word willkommen as welcome?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay, go back to the start. Go back to the
Haugeland?
start. Go back to the start of.
It's quite common among a lot of Germanic
Okay,
languages.
zoom in,
like
zoom in on,
See
zoom in on that shit.
till.
I think that's Norway.
Oh,
That's Haugesund. The city is probably Haugesund, that top one.
yeah.
Let's check
Haugesund.
Norway for it then. We'll call
It's
it.
a missionary thing.
Oh,
See,
that's what that means.
I thought that it was.
So go on the map. Let's look at whatever.
Haugesund.
Haugesund.
Haugaland.
Haugaland.
In Norway, I think it's Norway. Could be Denmark, but
It does
I think
sound
it's Norway.
kind of Norwegian. I've called it first. Zoom and
Oh,
there it is on the
Haugesund.
top left. Done. Well done. No, it's different. Haugesund.
Well, there's.
Yeah, it was
This
Haugesund.
is
That was the first.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it?
it said on the
It's
building.
Okay, clickety clackety.
We could probably find that missionary thing as well.
Yeah, probably. Let me see.
H&M.
So we already got Greenland. We
poster.
finished Greenland. That one was fairly easy. We get the wrong side of the country.
Because you know.
Because they don't have like street signs or
Mekonomen.
anything.
Carbon Jack.
Make a left at the dead whale.
There's a guy holding like a whale rib or something.
That sounds
Maybe
like
he
Sweden
brought it.
or Norway. Same. but
Maybe he brought it out just to kind of show it. Like,
It's a school.
I don't see. Oh, that's another thing.
I mean, is that a car shop you're next to? Can you zoom out so I can see the building? Because there's quite a few car shops on that map.
Mazda and Hyundai.
Oh, wait, Nils something.
Nils
Sörhag.
I just saw Hogland Auto right there. Go zoom and examine.
That one is called something else, so it's called Nils.
yeah.
What are you drinking tonight, Chris? Don't say you're not drinking because you're usually drinking.
Nothing.
Wow.
Start working in like 9 hours.
Wow.
This is Hoven.
That's the main entrance.
Okay. Is that what that says? I don't know. I'm gonna just drop a pin.
I see four different car stores on that map.
Yeah.
Why does it say on Steam you're playing Casual Workshop map? What is that? Is that a CSGO thing?
I was
not so
playing
Close
what's it
enough.
called? CSGO.
Ah.
Oh.
On the
I was playing this really
on the
cool new
ones, yeah.
indie game called The Return of the Obra Dinn. It's like a it's like an 1800s. You're solving the mystery of a ship of everyone dead on the ship, and it has like.
Oh,
really
how far away were you? It was the right time, right?
It was like looking. It was like 2 kilometers.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Supermercado.
Tipos.
Peepos.
Vitaminado.
Those wagon wheel things that they used to sell out of carts where I grew. Let's see. They take Visa and MasterCard and HyperCard for their random plastic crap. If you want some fun noodles, though.
Ben 10.
Fun noodle.
Okay.
Pineapples. You can get pineapple. Hoss. That horse is not making a happy face.
Probably quite hot right there. It's fucking tied up like a dog.
Yeah, no, that's how you need to tie a horse.
So many cars there. Damn.
Yeah.
Understand why that horse is not happy.
Auto Center. Whatever that place is with its really epic looking sign. I'm looking for URLs. But BR Brazil, isn't it? Isn't that what BR is?
I think
A lot
it
of modern cars
was. I think it was Brazil. This might be not far from a big city. BR.
It's a lot of expensive
How do we
cars.
not know BR? It was Brazil, right?
It is Brazil. I believe so.
That would
It's
explain
not,
that weird letter on that supermarket we just went past.
yeah, it's not Brussels. I'm trying
Making
to get
it
us
Portuguese.
get closer to downtown here.
CIA.
So. Mm-hmm. Proletarian Center.
I don't think that's gonna help us, Av.
No, but it's kind of interesting.
It was building number 95 on that street.
Mm-hmm. And I guess Ed Ritz was there. It's probably not what that means.
Was it not an O?
Public Soft, Brazil.
BR.
BR. BR. I want waffles so bad now. I want like good waffles. Damn it, Steve. You put this in me, Steve.
Not the first time I've heard someone say that. By the way, I was telling her the story about the best waffle I've ever had because we were discussing waffles and the different depths of the different waffle.
There's a lot of different kinds of waffles.
Quadrants? No, grids.
I mean,
Indentations.
there's also like Belgian.
Depressions. The waffle depressions. Oh, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm.
like the
I feel like
Belgian
I'm
waffles are the ones with the bigger holes. Yeah.
depressions. I feel like I'm diagnosing breakfast
cheese.
They're
foods
also
now.
way thicker than other
Yes.
waffles.
They're thick, THICC, those waffles. I love
In
me.
the Swedish mountains, there's a lot of places that sell waffles, just random things up on the mountains, like above the tree line. And then
Yeah.
you have some freshly made waffles
So if we go to
with some
Sweden,
cloudberry jam. It's amazing.
So if we go to Sweden and hike in the mountains, we can find waffles up there, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, they just grow there.
Wild waffles.
Also, you can watch the reindeer as well at the same time.
Yeah. Wild waffles. And you don't need syrup because they naturally gather the rain in their chambers. And when they get enough rain, they snap closed and hold on to it
Definitely.
for the hot months. I'm on pain medications, Chris.
Sounds nice.
My back is really fucked up right now. Like I can
That doesn't
barely
sound
bend.
as nice.
No, it's not. But I can laugh because I'm in pain and because doing weird things with waffles. Oh, there's a dude pointing. Should we follow where he's pointing or should we go toward skyscrapers? Can we follow where they're
I mean, technically, all waffles are ribbed for my pleasure.
pointing?
Where in Brazil are we?
That's a good question. Albertus.
Oh, I gotta take
Yeah.
this phone call. Be right back.
Sure. This guy got this. He's got internet and snacks.
4G.
He's got.
Must be a big town then.
Yeah. Well, you can buy yourself like fruit. Like what is that? Mangoes or something?
Yeah, looks like it.
Some esoteric Brazilian fruit. They have all kinds of fruit that you can get nowhere else in the snacks and 4G. What an
Are those
enterprising.
papitos?
Yeah, what an enterprising business person.
Oh, look at that subway.
Yes. Town are we in? Oh, it's an actual street sign. What's
I'm
it
back.
say? Oh, damn it. One too far. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, look. This has to be where tourists go. They've got translations. Cultural
Beaches.
space and beaches. So what city are we in?
Well, as Chris said, not me. They have nice cars. So,
Yeah.
It looks
There
like an
was a
expensive place.
snack shack advertising 4G.
Yeah,
You can buy fruit
must
and
be.
chips and have 4G.
I feel like we're like still like not anywhere near the center of whatever this place is.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, there's like big ass skyscrapers over that way.
There are
Fingerprints are
beaches
big.
nearby as well. It said
Yep,
that helps.
Those are not
it
skyscrapers.
does actually.
We're
Maybe
heading
those
towards
aren't
the beaches at the moment. There's
skyscrapers
another
back
street
there.
sign if you head
Those are
forward
baby
and then look
skyscrapers.
behind.
Those are just high rises.
What were you saying about another sign?
It's right next to you, but we're seeing the backside of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Baby skyscrapers. We've got real skyscrapers in San Francisco. You didn't see any of the down. We've been building massive ones. One of them is tilting like a few inches to one side, which is not
What the
in
fuck?
an
In a
area
few
that
years, it'll be
has
famous, like the Tower of
yes.
Pisa.
Well, it's gonna be
Yeah,
famous for
famous because
killing
of.
lots of because we have earthquakes. We got a 7.1 earthquake in Southern California the
It
other
actually
day.
When?
made it
When
a
did that
crack in the
happen?
earth that's visible
Yeah.
in flight photos.
I mean, that's not a joke. That does happen.
Yeah. And
It's,
there's
Is that a water tower in the background?
no, it's a fancy something or other.
wait,
It's
wait.
a
How
dish.
recently was the 7? Were you in the 7?
I wasn't. It was like 400, 500 miles away. But there's also
Yep.
volcanic activity up in Washington. So all along our little continental
America's just fucked.
border, something is fucked up.
Like
Things
Sweden
are
is
moving.
pretty much on the middle of a continental plate that's barely moving.
Yeah.
We don't really get any of that shit.
I'm interested to see if there's going to be any quakes while I'm in Nepal. They have a lot, and at least once
Yeah.
every, I think once every 100 years they have like 4 or 5 major quakes.
Have
Like
you
I'm
It's a bad
talking
thing.
like multiple deaths. Like very, it's a,
Plastic surgeon.
I mean that's why there's Mount
Must
Everest.
be
Mount
wealthy.
Everest is the product of 2 tectonic plates smashing
Yeah,
against each other,
exactly.
and that's how
All big
that's how
mountain ranges
mountains
are.
are made.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in an earthquake, Steve?
I have. When I was younger in New York, we had a couple,
But
like
there's some
2.
street numbers there, isn't it?
Torre. Tor.
If New York
Torre.
had a massive earthquake, I don't even want to know what would happen.
Bad things. You're not designed for earthquakes. I've been in so many
mean,
earthquakes that when I was a child, I stopped running to the door frame if it wasn't a really bad one. But it's
Mhm.
really interesting to see the floor turn into a liquid, to see actual rolling waves in your solid floor. It's a trip.
That sounds interesting.
It makes, your head go all funny with the physics. But I do remember watching that. I remember watching the floor roll like it was made of water.
Hmm.
There are different kinds of earthquakes. There's the rolling waves, there's the sudden violent jerking and rumbling. Okay, let's go towards
it's
Oh,
been a
wait,
Tate's
it
really
said.
long
Fort.
time
Did it
since
say
I
a
was
name
in
on
an
that thing?
earthquake.
No.
Okay.
What were you saying, Steve?
I said it's been super long since I've been in an earthquake. It's like I was really young.
Mm. The last earthquake I remember was one of those jarring ones. And I thought somebody had hit the side of my house with a truck or something, or like the front of my house. I actually started to run outside to go yell at somebody for hitting my house. but then I realized, wait, that was an earthquake.
It's funny you mentioned that because today of all days, like I thought I was feeling a mild earthquake on the sidewalk, but I think just some giant construction vehicles were like rattling the whole sidewalk, like from a block over. So I thought it was like, I mean, I didn't think it was an earthquake, but I was like definitely aware
Banco
of
de Brasil.
the sidewalk moving.
This is a big city. It's a very big
Yeah.
city. I saw Torre
Still heading towards the beaches.
in the Science Center in the historic district. There's got to be something that tells us what town we're in. When I was a child, I used to worry that I would get really jaded and that like there would be nothing left to discover in the world, like everything would start to feel and look the same. And it became a real fear of mine. And then I realized there's so much to discover. There's so much wonder in the world, and there's so different kinds of people with different experiences and things that you can see, you know. As long as you allow yourself to continue to be open to learning them and seeing, then you'll never really fully run out of wonder.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you were immortal. That would suck. Immortality would suck. Navegantes. Oh, what's this? Skull Sao Joao? I'm looking for commonalities in the signs. Names that are used over and over again. But I think this is selling like. Oh, I think that's selling Virgin
Autoescola.
Mary, actually. Thought maybe shampoo for a moment, but I think it's Mary. Good old Mary. English talk. You can learn to English talk very well there.
Sounds nice. Radio Cranio.
Radio.
There's a phone number there. Say something about it, please.
That's not gonna help.
And we could say the city name on the right. On the right. The other side.
Well.
The building to the right.
No.
You need no.
No.
Yeah, this is putting me to sleep. Can we just drop a pin somewhere?
Joao. Oh, okay. Sure, Steve. So we want Brazil. We want somewhere near the coast.
Biggest ass fucking city
you think
you've
it's
ever
Sao Paulo?
seen in your life.
Maybe.
It could be Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo.
No, I don't think it's Rio.
Okay, Sao Paulo then.
I feel like Rio is more shitty than Sao Paulo.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
The wife's like, I want to go to Rio de Janeiro. I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to go to Rio de Janeiro.
That was wrong. It was that Joao,
Oh, it was
which
that.
was a word that I saw was seeing Joao. But sure.
We got the country. That's all I care about.
Okay.
Airstrike on the right country at least. Got him.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, there's
that's
a big skyscraper behind you.
American of you to say.
Why is there a star on the ground? That's already giving me.
That's what I was wondering.
Red flags.
Fucking yellow and black street things. That's not very common.
That's interesting.
Bajadores. Pizarros.
Fucking Spanish again.
You should have seen yesterday, dude. We got Spanish 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 of them were Spanish.
There. And the other one was Koreatown
was in
in
LA,
Los
which is like basically
which
like
is basically
80%
Spanish all the
Spanish.
time too. Yeah.
According to my knowledge of LA through dude, you're breathing into that microphone like no other.
time I run my fan in the background, it just goes crazy.
You know what I did? I ordered online a bunch of those little teeny tiny like wind blockers you can put on, like little foam, and it makes a huge difference because I like to use my fan a lot.
Yeah.
I
It's
fucking
about
hate
75
I-
Fahrenheit outside right now, which is nowhere near probably what Ev's experience. You don't like Despicable Me?
despise Minions. I've never watched the movie, so my entire exposure to those fucking things is like passive aggressive middle-aged housewife Facebook meme.
Yeah, but like passive aggressive middle-aged housewives love the Minions. So like, what is your problem?
Exactly.
Argentine.
Well, because I'm not
maybe.
a passive aggressive middle-aged
No,
housewife that loves Minions.
I mean,
It may be.
you're not a housewife. What's your definition of a housewife?
Somebody who is married and stay at home by choice, not by like disability or anything like that.
Define passive aggressive when you insult Minions indirectly.
Oh wait, what's this?
There was a building behind. Could you look at that? Like
Cultura y Turismo.
Right behind you. There's
And
pine
that's
trees.
the
Is it
gringo
Europe?
in me. Los candidatos.
There's a lot of pine trees.
Pine trees?
Those aren't pine trees.
No, not like those. Other trees. No, not those ones. In the middle of the street.
Those? Those aren't pine trees.
Other way. Other way.
Well, I guess they are. Yeah.
Oh, that's palm. There was a pine tree.
What kind of Swede are you?
No, look at that.
Oh no, these are coniferous at this point.
I guess my mom just used that shit, eh? There's palms though, so no.
And there's like acacias too, so.
This is like tropical as fuck, bro.
Optical Wolf Center.
Another fucking election in this place.
And your spectacles.
Argentina! That sounds like the kind of place that'd
Argentina!
give you non-consensual laser eye surgery. Yes, Argentina.
Argentina National Bank. Okay. And now we just need to find what.
This seems like a sizable little organization, a little settlement.
Have fun.
Oh fuck.
Me
Oh,
in Havana.
God, it hurts. It hurts. And plus, they're fucking Tic Tacs in suspenders. In
Wait, what?
overall.
Huh?
The Minions.
Oh.
They're fucking Tic Tacs in coveralls.
I
Fuck
mean,
on off with that lazy ass character design.
That's why they're cute. You'd be surprised. it's their physical humor that takes the cake. It's the slapstick that takes the cake.
Lowbrow slapstick. You know how I'm all about the lowbrow.
Do you like Steve Carell? Do you like Steve Carell as a?
Who's that?
Never mind.
The Office.
Oh.
Michael in The Office.
I've only watched a few episodes of The Office.
I mean, he's in a bunch of media, movies, shows.
40 Years a Virgin.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Not watched that. I had no desire to watch that.
He's seen quite a lot of comedies. Yeah.
I like his brand of humor, and he voices the main character in Despicable Me.
Hotel Punto Cero.
Showroom. Oh, never mind. You buy bathing suits there. Wait, no. What kind of showroom is that? Oh, yeah, you buy bathing suits.
Bras and bathing suits, something like that. Yeah. The plastic surgery is a huge industry in Brazil.
This is
a lot of people go there to transition as well. They're Thailand.
Yeah, I think Korea also has. I think Korea also has a different kind of plastic surgery as well than Thailand. Like, I mean, this is a political thing. It's like
Is
charged,
it?
so I don't. Well, the thing I was gonna talk about is pretty charged. So I don't know if I want to bring it up, but like,
Oh, okay.
people get their like the shape of their eyes done to be like more like Caucasian and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my friend is Filipino, and he had to flee because Imelda Marcos was basically his family's like is basically his fucking godmother. His family had to flee to Australia and then the United States, and he recently went back and visited, and so it's kind of heartbreaking because there's all these like really harsh, toxic, awful like creams and stuff to whiten your skin.
Sorry, fled from where? I was distracted. You
The
fled from.
Philippines.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And it made him very sad. That also happens in India.
Yeah.
People like burning their skin, trying to make it
I'm
paler.
trying to remember what country I was in. I was in the airport. We were just landing. What country was I in? And this little kid goes, "Whoever's whiter wins." I was like, "Whoa." Yikes! The kids say the darndest things.
So, is there a Cordoba?
Yesterday.
Here we go. People are criticizing
I
it. We're
mean,
in
are we going
Cordoba.
to?
Were we in Cordoba
Are
yesterday
we
as well?
gonna go based off of some like 10-year-old graffiti?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try
Sounds
it?
like a plan. Yeah, let's do it. I'm
Okay, let's see.
totally.
We're a bit more on the outskirts.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
hey!
Alright, well,
Graffiti for the win.
well, I guess they were from Cordova, but whatever. It wasn't. Well, it's 562 miles a day. Whatever.
Next round.
We got the right country. So it mattered.
We
Big time.
are in Europe. No, we're not.
Opt Bank.
That guy looks
Yeah.
kind of European.
He looks white as
An
fuck.
interest.
I spa white.
Alimentare.
Could be
Friserie.
Europe. Sure.
Well,
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Palasmo. Oh wait, there's a cathedral.
That's a
Europe
big
has
ass.
them
That
all.
is a big ass cathedral.
I don't
Yeah, it
recognize that
is. Look
sign.
at that.
Holy
A
shit!
lot of
That's
fucking.
like that's huge.
It's like Notre Dame
If we move that way,
style.
it might give us maybe.
Been
Oh
there.
yeah.
Have they done repairs on Notre Dame yet?
Probably. I mean, they like the
Oh,
rich ass
was that a
church
flag
got a whole bunch of
on their
funds.
sign?
I never followed up. Did they ever
Behind you.
figure out how it burned? Did they ever figure out how it started?
No, yeah. It
I
was
think this
a.
is
They
electrical
were doing
short.
renovations.
Yeah.
Electrical or.
Yeah, from the renovations.
If you look behind, there was.
It's kind of ironic
What
if you
is
think about it.
Romania? Is that RO? What is RO?
That could be Romania, or what else could it be? Huh. This looks a little more developed than I would expect Romania to be. Maybe that's my ignorance. I apologize, all the Romanian viewers.
All of our Romanian
10 thumbs
viewers.
down.
I'm trying to make my way to the cathedral.
Look at those cabs. There's usually signs on the cabs.
These guys do look Eastern European, not to be like stereotypical. Look at the guys on the right. Look at the guys on the right. No, not those guys. The guys on the right. Go to your right. Those guys. Those guys
Mormons.
look Eastern European.
Oh, so like a couple of Mormons or something. They got name. That one's got a name tag. I don't know. Oh look, United Business Center.
Look at that street sign on the wall.
Dr. Iliev. That does sound kind of like Romanian.
Kids Land
Clinica
in
Medicina.
Carousel. Yeah, medical clinic.
R.O. What else could that be?
Is that lady like? Oh, she's digging in the trash.
That's quite common in Europe.
What's common in Europe?
Digging in the trash.
Doing
Well,
what?
yeah, San Francisco
Oh,
has
digging in the
people
trash,
digging in
okay.
the trash constantly.
New York City has it all the time. 'Cause the thing is, you can get
Come on
bottles out
already.
and put the bottles in the recycling and get money for the recycling.
Yep.
So people can live off of recycling, like
Yes.
literally.
This guy could be named Yuri or something.
Ev, I'm offended. I'm not even Romanian or Russian or Ukrainian.
What is wrong with being named Yuri? Wait,
That's
this
like
one
going up
says
to that's like
The
that's like
Netherlands.
going up to someone and saying they could be named Chong. I'm like, come on, chill.
I
Netherlands.
mean, I've never met a Chinese person named Chong.
I mean, actually, have I? Let me think about that for a second. Well, let's not talk about the Chong that I met in VR chat.
Yeah, no.
Let's just say he
Romanesca.
slapped
Oh
Vissa in
yeah,
a very sensitive
Banco.
spot.
No, Romanesca. I think we're in Romania. I think that
So we
truck
saw
just
a
came.
dot and L.
That was on a truck though.
Touche.
And
Don't recognize those. Yeah, that's a Romanian flag, isn't it?
I
Or
think
I
so.
don't know.
Well, there's the EU flag, and yeah, I think
Is
that's a
Romania part of the EU?
Look, Romania.
Chris, is Romania part of the EU?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's the Romanian flag. I'm starting to learn flags. Woot.
All right.
So, there you go, Steve. Romania does have a big
We just have to
city.
find the city name.
Yeah. I think
It's
we
not.
forget these things
Oh,
sometimes because we
look at that! Look
end
at
up.
that! Wait, look at that car! They didn't blur the sign. To the left.
That's
To the left.
that's cheating.
No, I want to see what.
Automotive sure.
It's definitely Romanian.
Autohaus share.
I mean, a car could come from anywhere, but sure.
I mean, just confirms because of everything
BK
else.
against police. Fuck the police is a universal sentiment, apparently.
Some fascist thing or something.
Is this a police station?
Said security thing, something.
No, it's a garage.
I was gonna say, tagging the police station is pretty bold.
Especially in Eastern Europe. You'll fucking stomp your face out.
My sister told me that in the 90s in St. Peter's, if you were speeding, the cops would just shoot your tires out. Because she
In
lived there
Russia?
for a little while. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn, I want to be a cop over there.
You sure?
I'm not sure letting you be law enforcement would necessarily be good for
Dude, imagine if I was law
society.
enforcement in another country. I'd be like,
Oh,
hands up, hands up, hands up,
God.
hands up, hands up. I swear it was 5 seconds.
And they're like, what are you talking about?
Those guys smoking.
They were
area outside.
jaywalking.
Every time I turn in my chest cam, I'll put the LT Steve intro.
You know, jaywalking isn't a law in most places.
Really?
I've never heard of it in Sweden.
I'll only take the job if I can wear a red bandana and sunglasses. Alright, you're hired.
Is that the cathedral to the left?
What about the? Yeah, I'm not sure if that is, but heading that way.
No, it's not.
it wouldn't. Well, it's Hotel Moldovia.
You had a lot of stars.
Well, what are the large? Oh wow, there we go.
It's a
Look at this.
castle.
Wow.
That looks more like a palace.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Citadel.
I've never been in a castle of any kind.
Oh yeah, so Ev, you're always talking about fucking vampires. Now we're in the country of vampires, so.
And I'm not talking about vampires.
They're renovating that shit. Look at that.
That's true. Yeah, yeah,
That's a really nice thing.
yeah. It is.
It's
Probably
definitely
they're like
European.
use it as a city hall or something now.
Yeah, that's the mall we were behind before.
That's so cool.
I mean, you can tell
Europe is full.
it's Victorian era
stuff.
construction.
Is it? How can you
Yeah.
tell? What are the
Spires and shit.
hallmarks of that? The way the roof is?
Those little fucking pointy things, and yeah, the roof.
Spires, yeah.
Yeah. Lightning rods.
I personally like Art Deco myself.
Well, let's
You can
take a
tell.
look.
There's so much wiring dragged in this guy as well.
Art Deco is more
Could
of
be
an American
Bucharest.
thing, though.
It has a lot of big old buildings.
You know what? That's a really good call. I'm gonna go with Bucharest as well.
Okay.
Old
It's
Town.
probably close to Old Town. Could
Well, what
this
kind
be
of
the Parliament?
do we know what kind of building? Yeah, probably the Parliament. Yeah, zoom in
The
on that. Look,
Parliament's
look,
on the left.
it's got a circular drive in the front. Look at that.
But
Oh,
there should be
yeah.
Go back
there
to
should be
go back
a
to
mall
in-game. Look
nearby
behind
then.
us. Is there a long road behind us to our left? Long straight road. There you go. Boom. That's the straight road, and a circular drive in the front.
But there should also be a pallet or a mall nearby.
Well, we just came from like a shopping
There
district.
was a mall. Where
Not that
did we
mall,
see the
closer to the left. Kind
where
of
did
thing.
we see the palace again? Because
It's
now
on
I'm
the left.
lost.
It's the Parliament to the
Oh,
left.
there you go. There you go. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you scroll left a bit, we could
No,
see
look,
a
look,
mall.
look. You can see the gardens alongside the road on the map, and you can see it in the
Just
street
go
view
for
as
it.
well. But this is not where the thing started, though. You have to click where it
Nothing.
started.
We haven't gone that far.
No, we haven't. Well, I mean, oh, there's a little church right here. No, maybe that's a house. Looks like a
Could be a
church.
church. No, it has crosses on the roof. The church.
Yeah. So let's
We,
see.
we spawned to the left of it.
Did we? So
That's
Hey,
our
look,
shops
there's
to
a
the
place
left.
called Uranus.
there's an escape arena too. I don't know what that is,
Just-
but
Put the thing somewhere around there.
Can you zoom in on Uranus for a second? I want to get a
Where?
screenshot of that. Go down,
Where?
down, down.
I think
To
you
the
need
right?
to zoom out once. It was in
Yeah,
the whole
zoom
region.
out, zoom out. Go up. Go
Oh,
up.
here
Go
it
No,
out.
is.
you
There you
still.
go.
You're
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
it's not their place. I don't think this is the Parliament.
I didn't think all three of us could fit in Uranus.
Oh well, you know.
I had to say it.
Just gotta bear down a bit.
I had to say it.
This place should be around here. If it's the right town, that is.
Let's find out.
Bro, bring Uranus. Oh,
was a different
we're
time.
wrong.
Lassie. What is
There's a
that? What
different
border is that? Hold on.
cultural
What border
power.
is that?
We're
That's the
near
border
Moldavia.
Oh, I saw
We saw
Moldova. On
Moldova, yeah. We saw a little sign. So it's this one that we're looking at. Oh look, yeah, there's the KFC.
Well,
But
fuck.
I did really enjoy that. Yeah, we didn't do so great.
Well, that was cool because we never got
fucking nailed the
that.
Norway one.
We never got that area before.